The price of success is to overpay. And that is a saying and like a concept you're going to have to grasp if you ever want to truthfully leave a legacy. I know a lot of men on the internet right now, a big thing in the community of men is self-help, self-improvement, but a lot of y'all are genuinely just talking. You feel as if you do this, so you deserve this. You deserve what you have, and that is like the harsh reality of this world. And when it comes to success and all these things, like even with myself, at one point in time, I was somebody who felt as if, damn, I done uploaded this, I worked on this, I done designed this, I done like saying do this, that, and the third, and I'm not getting the love I feel as if I deserve. But what I feel I deserve and what I actually deserve are two completely different things. And once I was reading, I think the book that I got this from is The Value of Others. That is a beautiful book. You should, I recommend that book to anybody. But the topic and the saying is the price of success is to overpay. And that is because you're going to have to put in way more than you are going to get out. And even when you get the name and you get the money and you get the lifestyle and you get whatever you are personally planning on succeeding in, the amount of work you put in is still going to overlap the amount of outcome you're receiving. Because one thing with human beings is we are completely and very ungrateful. And that's one thing I noticed about myself young. My mom used to always say that shit to me when it came to like shoes and clothes and stuff like that. But human beings are very ungrateful. Like you never know what you have. Like the saying, you don't know what you have till it's gone is one of the most beautiful things. And it's a saying that I still to this day realize when I lose certain people in my life. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's not common for me to lose people in my life. It's not common for me to add people to my life. You know what I'm saying? And it's like sometimes those connections you see, damn, see, this is what I do. I haven't lost anyone from my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really one to add too many people. So, the connections I build and the people I fuck with heavily, I believe and would plan on having them in my life for the rest of my life because I am one to believe that many connections and many true just people you will not truthfully connect with many people. No, like no matter what type of lifestyle you live, if you live a lustful lifestyle where you have like where you like have sex with a lot of women and stuff like that, you aren't connected to those women like internally. You may be externally connected. Like y'all aren't internally connected because like a friend is not a common thing. You know what I'm saying? A wife isn't a common thing. Like these are not common things you come across because most people aren't genuine. Most people don't have your best interest at heart. And that's not from a sense of don't trust anyone. I don't distrust anyone. I trust everybody to do what they're supposed to do. Like I'm not an idiot. I'm not someone who acts as if everybody should love me, adore me, and idolize me and this, that, and the third. No. I'm a firm believer of human instinct. You're gonna do what's best for you. And my personal belief is in most people's best interest isn't my best interest. So what the fuck? Why would I want that even around me for the chance of disloyalty or the chance of being betrayed? Why would I allow that to become around me? Only people that are around me are people that I believe what is their best interest and what is my best interest align. So it's like what you're going to do for your best interest and what I'm going to do for my best interest would benefit each other. I believe in everything should be a mutual benefit between all human beings. Never use anybody. That's one thing if I ever tell you anything, be loyal and never use anybody. Those are the two things I believe if you are a man and you step on, I don't fuck with you as a human being. Like I believe you should just never call yourself a man, quote unquote, but I can't define what a man is for the next man anyway. But I would not call you a man if you are disloyal and you use people in the sense of like you know whatever y'all doing isn't mutually beneficial, so you do that. Now it's different when it comes for like let's say you mentoring somebody or or someone's mentoring you. That's different. Most likely someone who's mentoring you knows you have really nothing to offer them, nothing really to teach them much of, and they just take you in because they just want to see someone. They see a young man or a young woman that wants more for themselves, so they bring you in. You know what I'm saying? That's different. But like using people to me is just a relationship in a build that I just would never believe in, and it also builds resentment. And I believe resentment is the strongest, most hateful emotion a human can possess. You know what I'm saying? I pray to never be resented by anybody. You know what I'm saying? But back to what I was saying. I went on a tangent, but what was I saying? Oh, I was not bad, really. Sometimes nigga just my mind be going 1,000 places sometimes when I'm talking about deep shit. But yeah, man, when it comes to wanting to succeed, you have to put in everything you have in your body. Like with me, I was 520 pounds 2 years ago. know what I'm saying? I have put every ounce of energy, every ounce of hard work I've had in my fucking body that I didn't even know I possessed until I was putting it in into this weight loss journey. This shit has been hard. There's been days I wanted to give up. When like earlier on, it was days I wanted to give up. Earlier on, it was days I wanted to could damn near cry how hard this shit was and why am I so far back? Especially somebody like me. I used to be very egotistical and very arrogant and how I carry myself as a man. I used to be very like I have to be the best or I'm nothing type person. And it was just eating at me alive. Like, damn, bro, I'm thinking, oh, I'm only not losing weight because I choose not to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't running that mile because I chose not to. Like, I was one of those niggas delusional. You know what I'm saying? One of those people. And when I realized that, no, you wasn't doing it because, nigga, you can't do it. Like, it's not in your body to do it. And I was like, wait, it ain't who body to do that. And then I made it my body to do that. Now I run every day, I jog every day, I work out every day, I'm lifting heavy weights every day, I'm getting muscular, I'm getting more muscle, I'm losing more weight, I'm feeling more out into my body. Like I tell people all the time, I don't know what I look like. Like I've never seen myself truthfully how I look. Like I've been overweight my entire life. I don't even know what I look like. And from what I've received so far, you know what I'm saying, I think I'm a handsome guy, you know what I'm saying? But that also don't matter and not the topic of this video. I'm sorry, y'all, bro. Sometimes my mind just be going everywhere, but you're gonna have to overpay. So it actually did have something to do. You're gonna have to overpay. I have overpaid, you know what I'm saying? I have worked out and put in the hours to where I feel as if I should have my dream body already, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm closer than where I was, you know what I'm saying? I used to be 5'20", I'm 260, almost 250. I'm almost 250. I'm creeping into 250. So like I weighed myself, I was 259, but I still say I'm 260 because nigga, it's I can gain that throughout the day. So I weigh myself 259. When I get to 250, I will have lost more weight than I weigh when I get into the 250s. And it's like, damn, I could not have imagined that when I was 520 pounds. And it's like the amount of work I done put in for this shit, how hard it has been to lose 260 fucking pounds. The amount of mental anguish I went through, like, bro, it was days I'm mentally berating myself because I'm like, what the fuck? Man, I remember the first time I jogged and I was like, bro, why can't I not jog? Like, what type of nigga am I can't jog? And I was like mentally berating. I'm like, what the fuck? But I've always thanked God for my mentality because even I caught myself doing it like, bro, what are you doing? This, that, and the third. And then, boom, I snapped out of it. And I was like, nigga, it is what it is. Work on it now and just get better over it every day. And then I did that. And now I'm where I'm at now. Like, I'm running 10Ks at least 2-3 times a week. And it's like I'm just doing everything I always told myself I would do. And I feel as if my growth as a man is truthfully a beautiful journey to watch. And it's an honor to have lived this journey already. So I know that when Cam becomes a household name, when I get the dream house, get the dream G-Wagon, buy the Rolls Royce Cullen, and when I do all of these things, have the biggest gym brand in the world, open up massive gyms around the world, like when I do these things and when I make this shit my real truth and I speak it all into reality and I manifest this entire lifestyle, I'm going to be like so appreciative of it, you know what I'm saying? Because if I would have got rich when I was young, I would have lost everything. My family, my friends, I would have never met a loyal person in my life. I would have been having all yes men and yes women around me because I was arrogant. I was stupid. I believe nobody could teach me or do anything for me because I have all the answers and I don't. I am a true believer. I am a very smart person. I'm very intellectual. I'm very up on my scholastics when it comes to psychology. I'm not gonna act like I'm the smartest man in the world. School stuff comes naturally to me. Like I'm gonna be honest, like I've never struggled in school because it just came naturally to me. Like I don't need many examples. You can just give me the formula and I'll work this shit out myself. But like when it comes to intellectual shit and like smarts as a man and how to navigate your life and like philosophy and psychology, I truthfully believe I have a very high anchor in that game. And still I know I'm not the best. I still know I can learn. I still know, bro, I'm never going to be too smart to learn. Like there'll always be another point of view, always be another perspective, always be another person's life, empathy, emotions, like everything. I'm a forever evolving being. And I believe when I'm 23 this time, when I'm 22 this time next year, I'm going to be a different man, and I'm gonna still be documenting. I'm still gonna be recording every day, still looking good, feeling fly, doing all of these things, and I'm pray I'm doing it to a way bigger audience by that time. But I'm never gonna give up, and I'm gonna persevere every day because I understand that I gotta give 100% just to receive 50, and I gotta give 1,000% just to receive 500, and I'm giving this shit 110,000%, so I'm gonna receive my 55K. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna do it every day, and I'm gonna keep going, and I'm gonna go 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, 10 million. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm working, and I'm loving life right now. You know what I'm saying? I done went through a lot of hardship over this summer, but I'm working, and I'm loving it. You know what I'm saying? I'm loving seeing who I am as a man. I pray to God to be disciplined. I pray to God to have discernment. I pray to God to have all of these qualities that I believe a man should have, and he's testing me. Like, I've been being tested throughout this summer, and I've shown myself that the man I am mentally, I truthfully stand on, and I really work through. You know what I'm saying? And I pray that all of y'all live that life. Man, woman, nobody. Everybody, not nobody, man, woman, everybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't just give advice to men. I give advice to everybody, women as well. Like, women can use my advice and just apply it to their life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just a feminine version. You just a feminine version of the being that I am. We're the same being. We just have different task at hand, and we look at life different, and we may feel emotions different. That's it, bro. We're the same. Everybody equal over here. You know what I'm saying? I love everybody. I got love for everybody, and I pray that everybody got love for me. I appreciate y'all, and I'll be back tomorrow for day 75. And tomorrow, I'm just gonna get more game, go jump back on the weight loss tip. But I appreciate y'all. I had to get that shit off my mind.